Salam and hello. So we were going to do a video of us giving you a tour of our neighborhood, but we got stopped by a police officer that sent us back home. So we got in trouble. We went across the street to walk along the shore, and a police officer stopped, came and told us that it's forbidden to be over there. So unfortunately, we can't really enjoy much of the views.
Yeah, so now we have to go home.
Yeah, now we're going home. So instead, in a twist, we're gonna do something a little bit different, where I am gonna cook Baghrir. Just kidding. Becky's gonna make the Baghrir, but I'm gonna eat it.
Today I am very excited to make Baghrir, which is my favorite Moroccan pastry that I have had here. It is also called crepes of 1,000 holes, because as you'll see when we make this, if we make it right, which I've heard can be a little bit of a challenge, it will be like a pancake consistency, but it will have tons of tiny little holes from air bubbles on the top. So hopefully I get this right. We were talking to some of our Moroccan friends and they said that sometimes it turns out and sometimes it doesn't, so it's gonna be a little bit risky. And also we had this crepe pan here that we're using, but we've learned that most women in Morocco have their very own Baghrir pan that they only use to make Baghrir. Cross your fingers and let's hope that we do it right. So to make our Baghrir, we need semolina flour, which is like, I think it's the same flour that you use for pasta. And then we also have some regular pastry flour. The recipe calls for 1 cup of the semolina flour. I'm using Moroccan measurements, but I also measured this cup and this works out to almost exactly a cup. I'm going to pour that in the blender. It's very heavy. And then we only need 1/2 cup of this bread flour. I feel like I'm being a little bit risky by not getting the right measurements, so hopefully this still turns out. And then we need 1/2 tablespoon of dry yeast. So this is our yeast that we've been using. I got a big pack of this because I thought that I would use a big pack, and I didn't. Well, not yet anyway. So that's about 1/2 tablespoon, so we'll put that in there. And then this is our baking powder, which if you remember from our shopping video, we were very excited to find. So baking powder, we need 1/2 tablespoon of that as well. And then 2.5 cups of warm water. And we'll use our wet cup. Well, it's not wet yet, but this is for our wet ingredients. And then I forgot to get it out, but we also need a dash of salt. So I'll be back in a dash. I think that looks like a dash. Now, this is where the magic happens. First, very important step, you put the lid on the blender. Although it would be an interesting video to see what happened if we didn't put the lid on the blender. And then
We could make another video of cleaning up the mess.
And then we're going to pulse until everything mixes together. So, I think that looks mixed. There's a little bit of flour that's stuck right there. Okay, so I think it's done. This is what it looks like right now. And then we're gonna let this sit and hang out and I guess get thicker for about 30 minutes. So we'll be back. So, we just realized that we were supposed to put this in a bowl and cover it before we left it for 30 minutes instead of just leaving it in the blender. So we're gonna try to save it. So we're going to pour it into a bowl now and see if that helps anything. And then we will try to make a Baghrir.
You guys were watching this the whole time and nobody even said anything to us about it. Come on.
okay. Trying to get a half a cup of batter, and we have this heating over medium heat, so I think this is about a half cup, and it goes straight in the middle. And the holes are coming. I think we halfway got it, but now it's Ryan's turn to try one. Yours looks better than mine.
That's right. It smells good.
Yours looks perfect.
I'd say there's about 1,000 holes there. All right. And there's another one.
That has all the holes though.
There's all the holes. Nothing wrong with being a little different from everybody else.
This is the last one, and I actually think we did a good job on these. Just needed to get a couple test ones out of the way, but that looks pretty good.
All right. It's not so bad. I think we did a pretty good job. They look nice. They kind of taste delicious.
That's a lot of butter, but that's sweet like butter. Now, the traditional way we've read to eat Baghrir is with a honey and butter syrup that you dip the pancakes in. So we're gonna try to make that syrup now. But Ryan and I have a couple favorites that we'll show you too for our favorite ways to have a Baghrir. You can also have a savory Baghrir, which is typically with hard-boiled eggs and olive oil, I think. We haven't tried it that way. We like the sweet ones. And this is our honey. That was also a lot of honey. Mix this all together. This is, we let these cool down. This is our stack of Baghrirs that we made, and I'll show you the front side. I think this turned out pretty well. There's tons and tons of holes in here. And then this is the back side, which we might have cooked a little bit too much. And then I'm pretty sure what you do is dunk the Baghrir in the syrup, like this. That's not the right way to do it. You roll it. There's so much butter. That is so good.
Yeah, this is definitely a once in a while treat, I think. At least with all the butter. Oh my gosh. Yep. It's good.
So this is my favorite way to have a Baghrir. We've got these beautiful figs here, and our hosts that are renting this apartment to us, they brought us over a bunch of really incredible fruit last night, including these figs. So my favorite way to have a Baghrir is with cheese and with honey, and today I'm going to add these figs because we have them. So this Laughing Cow cheese is, we've seen this all over. We've been eating a lot of the Laughing Cow cheese. We actually have this at home in the States too. So we'll put a wedge of cheese and we'll spread it like that. And then kind of like we're making a taco, that there, and then I need a spoon. And then we'll take some honey and we'll just drizzle it right over the top. And this Baghrir is so spongy that it just soaks up everything, so it's actually going to soak up this honey, and it's going to be amazing. And Baghrir taco crepe. That's good.
So I am going to do a more traditional peanut butter and jelly. It's like at home we have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I'm sure maybe that's international too. But anyway, peanut butter and jelly. Peanut butter that I'm using is chocolate. It has some cocoa in it, so really excited about that. And then this is a, looks like a strawberry jam. Spread the peanut butter. And then a little bit of jam also. This is actually pretty runny. There we go. Simple, but I bet you it's gonna be delicious. It's really good.
Does the Baghrir taste like what a Baghrir should taste like?
I think so, yeah. I think we did a good job. I think you did a good job.
I think we did a good job. Yeah, we even messed it up. I think we got very lucky.
Mm-hmm. So thanks for watching. We kind of wanted to give this a shot. I think they turned out pretty good. I certainly enjoyed mine.
I'm happy with these.
Yeah.
But if you like our videos, please consider subscribing. You can click the subscribe button below. There's a little bell notification, so if you click that, then you'll be notified when we post a new video, and we would love to hear your comments below.
Bye.
Bye. Why are you recording this?
I'm not recording anything.
I heard the beep.
What beep? That was car horn. Okay, tell me the directions.
Okay. So first you take the batter and you mix it. You mix it like this. Okay, for real. I am going to make our Baghrir. Baghrir. Yay! Okay. Was that it? Oh, sorry. Okay. 1, 2. Start over.
Getting some water in the orange bucket. It's really necessary for this recipe and life in general. That's the song that I just wrote.
Are you recording? And we really need them to let us go out and exercise, because this is what we're eating.
That's really good. That's really good. Okay.